Only on SoapNet.
To us and your husband's fortune.
SoapNet. Every day, a new twist.
So this is what you wanted the whole time. Not to make up with your daughter, but to get your hands on my hair.
No, I didn't mean for this to happen.
You actually wanted a relationship with me. That maybe somewhere deep inside you actually meant something to you.
No, sweetie, no, I know that this looks bad, but if you just let me explain.
Just save it, Elizabeth. Nobody wants to hear any more of your lies, okay?
This whole time, you were trying to build a case against me just to grab my inheritance, and that's why you were trying to get close to me?
No,
Why did you have to get my hopes up?
just maybe at first, Allison, okay? But then once I got here and once I met you, everything changed.
It would have been so...
No, just hear me out!
It would have been so much easier if you would have just been honest with me and told me about this stupid money rather than play this whole pathetic mother bull. God, now I finally realize I mean nothing to you and your bank account means everything.
Oh, just there, okay? Now would you just listen to me?
So, how you feeling?
Better now that you're here with me.
Well, I said I would be here with you while you're in the hospital. But, Olivia, we need to talk.
You know, Chuck, I've been having this really weird feeling.
Do you... I need to get a doctor?
No, it's not pain. It's like this strange, weird, cold feeling. I mean, I don't know. I guess it's maybe from losing the baby.
Well, you probably just need to get some rest.
No, what I need is to be back in our house again with you. Honey, remember how happy we were when we found it? It was really the only real home either one of us ever had.
Look, Libby, that's kind of what I need to talk to you about. Kind of where we go from here.
Yeah, I know. I've been thinking about the same thing, too. And you know what? I want to do things right this time. And I don't think we should move in together.
I totally agree.
Well, not until we get married, at least.
Married?
Yeah. And I know how much you wanted to get married before, and I guess I just wasn't ready. But, honey, I'm ready now.
Libby,
I'm ready to...
Stop. Don't do this.
What do you mean?
Don't plan a future with me. Because I can't be with you.
Dr. Randy Morocco.
Well. What do we have here?
I asked you a question. How did you get my lyrics?
Don't you know by now, whatever Stephen wants, Stephen gets.
No. No, you must have had me bugged, or you had a camera placed somewhere, because that is the only way that you would have gotten these lyrics.
Isn't that a little bit paranoid?
Me paranoid? You're calling me paranoid? I don't think so. I'm not the one creating secret identities.
Stephen doesn't have a secret identity. He's just a very private person.
God, will you please stop about this Stephen Clay like he's someone else? All right, it's starting to freak me out.
Don't worry. In due time, you will meet Stephen.
I've already met him. In fact, I'm talking to him right now. You are Stephen Clay, okay? You know it, I know it, and frankly, I am so over this cloak and dagger stuff that, you know what, you can call yourself anything you want. Just don't call me, okay? Lose my number.
I'm sorry, love. But I can't let you leave.
You think you could lock me here and force me to work with you?
I think you and I need to have a little uninterrupted chat.
Well, Jamal is waiting for me at home, and if I don't get home soon, then he is gonna start looking for me.
I'm only trying to warn you.
Is that some kind of threat?
No, on the contrary. I'm only trying to help you. If you walk away from this opportunity, you're in danger of losing the best thing that has ever happened to you.
The best... Okay, well, let me see here. I've been bugged, held hostage, watched my friend get kicked to the curb. You know what? If this is the crazy, glamorous lifestyle of a rock musician, you can count me out.
Don't be
okay?
so foolish. Marissa, you're not a dime a dozen musician. You're not like Ricky Garza.
Ricky is my friend, and he is very talented.
Okay, he has a little talent, I'll give you that. And he also has a certain roguish charm that happens to be in right now. But you have a gift. You have a pure gift. You haven't begun to realize your potential, but Stephen has recognized it. And he is the only one that can help to bring you to the heights.
Yeah, well, what if I only want to write for me? Okay, what if I don't even want to be a songwriter after all?
You know that's not true. I've seen the way the music gets inside of you and lifts you up. I've seen the way the words drop from your fingertips like gems. I've seen that look of sheer joy on your face when you get caught in a thought or a lyric. It's the same look that Stephen gets. It's the look of genius. So the question is, Marissa, are you prepared to walk away from the kind of life that most people only dream about? Or do you owe it to yourself and your talent to stay with us and become what you're destined to be?
So, is tearing up that paper supposed to mean something to me? Is that just another one of your scams?
It means that I'm dropping this lawsuit. It means that I am not contesting your father's will. Allison, this was all a terrible mistake.
Do you expect her to believe that?
Well, you know, actually, no, I don't. Because in all honesty, I did come to town with less than honest motives. But back then, I mean, Allison, I didn't know you. You were just a face in some photographs. You were someone that my assistant mailed the birthday card to every year.
It's amazing how someone I barely know has the power to hurt me that much.
Baby, I know. My life hasn't been exactly easy either.
Oh, don't do that. Do not give me the whole sob story about being a Barrington. It's so hard. I know the money and the mansions and the clothes
Yes,
must be
and
so
your
tough for
father
you.
and his disinterest and his rejection and his numerous and expensive infidelities over all of the years. I just didn't think that it was fair for you to have half of the estate because I felt like I had deserved it all, that somehow I'd earned it.
Yeah, like a two-bit whore earns her keep.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. What? You thought that having all the money in the world would make you happy? How pathetic is that?
You know, Allison and I, we don't have much, but we have all that we'd ever want or need. It's too bad you'll never know what that feels like.
No, surprisingly enough, I'm beginning to understand that.
I find that really hard to believe.
I didn't expect to come here and fall in love with my daughter.
Just save it.
No, Allison, would you listen? It is true. I didn't know you. You were a face in a photograph. Now, I can't dismiss you. I mean, look at you. You are such an incredible, loving person, and all I want is for you to be in my life. That's all I want. That's why I'm not contesting this will. That's why I'm dropping that lawsuit. All I want nothing except to be your mother. Will you just let me do that?
For firmer, more beautiful skin, Neutrogena Visibly Firm Makeup with active copper.
No. Don't you call me that.
Please,
don't
Allison,
you
just
ever
give
call me that
another
again.
chance.
Chance to do what? To make a fool of me again? Do you really think I'm that stupid?
No. I think you're kind and you are compassionate. God knows you didn't inherit that from me. I am just hoping that you could at least feel some of that compassion for my situation right now.
Only thing I feel sorry for you. I
I feel sorry for you that you will never know what a terrific daughter you have. What an awesome husband I have. And I feel sorry for you that you will never hold your grandchild in your arms.
Please, Allison, don't
And we're not going to be baking anymore. Okay, and you're not going to be there with me when I get ready for my wedding. And you will not be there to watch me walk down the aisle. Because God knows you might have something better to do. Maybe be with another millionaire or be off at another cool
Rafe,
party.
could you please just talk to her for a minute?
Excuse me? You want my help? What do you want me to tell her? To let you back into her life again so you can hurt her again?
You know, come on, everybody makes mistakes.
You abandoned her as a baby. And then you come back and you work your way back into her heart so you can steal her inheritance. Okay, so making mistakes is one thing, but being a cold-hearted snake is another.
Is that how you feel?
You know what the really sad thing is that I would have given you the money. I would have given all of it to you. Because I don't really care about money. I never have. But now, I wouldn't even give you the change in my pockets. So if it's a fight that you want, it's a fight that you're gonna get.
No, I'm not gonna listen to what you're saying. You're talking crazy, Jack.
You have to listen to me.
No!
When I found you down by the river, I had to get you to a hospital because you could have died. And I wasn't gonna let that happen.
Because you love me.
No, because I felt sorry for you.
Oh, nice. So you lied to me then? Led me to believe that you love me?
No, I let you believe what you wanted to believe. Because I had to save your life. I'm sorry. I had to do what I had to do.
No. No, I know what you were feeling when you had me in your arms because I felt it too, Jack. I saw it in your eyes, the love that you were giving me. I felt it.
See, after everything that's happened, there's no way possible that I could have those kind of feelings again.
I know. I mean, it's got to be your pride, right? Is your pride still hurt? Is that why you can't admit that we are really good together, that you still love me?
No, because I don't still love you. And I really don't think that you love me. I think you're more in love with the idea of what we used to have.
God, why are you doing this to me, Jack? Why are you doing this? You were always there for me.
You're right. And then you would mess it up, and I would fix it. But not anymore.
Because of the new woman in your life? Is that it?
What?
Come on, Jack, you must have someone new. It's the only reason why you'd leave me, so why don't you just tell me? Who's the slut you're sleeping with now, huh? Who is she, Jack?
Now, why won't you tell me who you are or where you belong? Did you come in off the street?
No!
All right, Missy, if you don't want to talk to me, that's fine. Maybe you'll talk to the shrinks up in the psych ward.
Hey, what's going on here? I can hear all the way down the hall. Libby, go on, I'll handle this. Go on. You all right, honey? What are you doing out of bed? Okay, you don't look very well, so I'm going to take you back to your room where you belong. Okay? It's okay. Come on.
Dr. Curtis to ER. Dr. Fritz Curtis to ER.
Marissa, it's quite simple. If you stay with us and put your faith in Stephen Clay, we will give you the whole world.
Everything I've ever wanted?
Everything. We can make all your dreams come true. We have the power.
Fame? Money? Success? No, thanks. No, I like cool stuff just as much as the next girl, but you know what? You guys, this whole scene is just way too weird.
Here, I thought you wanted to make your mark in the world. I guess I was wrong about you.
Yeah, that's no sweat, because I was wrong about you, too.
What a waste. Well, now that we know you prefer to be unexceptional, we won't be bothering you again. So, why don't you just run along back to your unexciting little life and take your talent and hide it back under a bushel.
Yeah, well, I can't get away from you fast enough.
You'll find a car waiting for you downstairs. It'll take you wherever you want to go.
Bye-bye.
Enjoy the ride, Marissa. I think you'll find it will be a memorable one.
And that's their final timeout. 6:23
Got a minute?
left in the game.
I don't want to fight with you, sweetheart.
I didn't start this. You did.
We'll split your father's estate equally, just the way he stated.
It's a little late for that, don't you
Allison,
think?
I'm talking to you.
And I'm talking to you and telling you that I don't believe a word that comes out of your mouth. But most of all, I don't need you.
I'm Allison's family now. And I will always be there for her.
So, you can take your half of the money, my father's money, and I will take my half. And then as far as I'm concerned, we can go separate ways so that we don't ever have to see each other ever again. Because my father's not the only person who's dead to me.
I hope we're not too late. The traffic was horrific. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the air in here seems distinctly chilly.
No, Nana, we're fine. Everything's fine.
Yes, Mother, we're fine.
Oh, yeah, one big happy family.
Elizabeth, Allison, I'm so sorry about your loss.
Thank you. That's very kind of you. Do you guys care if we just get straight to it?
Oh,
is that okay?
Of course, darling, of course.
Everyone, find a seat, sit down.
Okay. As to the last will and testament of Malcolm Barrington, his bequests are as follows. His extensive art acquisitions he leaves to his mother, Amanda Barrington, to be added to the Barrington family collection.
Excuse me, Mr. Cutler. Can I speak to you for a moment?
Please, Elizabeth, not now.
Well, I need to address my portion of the will.
Your portion? Oh, I'm afraid there's been some mistake, Elizabeth. Malcolm specifically stated that the remainder of his estate should be divided
I know,
equally
between myself and my daughter.
No. Equally between his two children.
I'm right. I mean, I can see it in your eyes. You're seeing someone new, aren't you, Jack? Who is she?
It's none of your business.
What, is she prettier than me or something?
That's conversation.
What, better in bed, Jack? Is that it?
You know, actually, Livy, she is nothing like you.
Who is she?
She's a very uncomplicated person.
You're not gonna be able to forget me, Jack. You never could.
You know, I should have known better than to reason with you. But I gotta go because I have someone else who needs me.
She had no right to take you away from me when I needed you.
You lost me a long time ago. You just never noticed.
Fine, Jack. Go, all right? Just go. Leave me alone. I don't care. I don't need you.
Dr. Jacobs, psychiatrics.
I'm really sorry if Brad scared you, Livy. He's new around here, and he thinks he runs the place. But now we've got to get you back in your room so you can get some rest. Okay? Dr. Thornhart's going to kill me if he sees you wandering around in the halls. Okay? Go on. I'll see if I can find Jack for you.
What now? Did you come back to hurt me some more? Get out!
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I didn't realize any... one was in here. Who are you?
So, Marissa, we meet at last. I'm Stephen Clay.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next Port Charles. Naked Eyes.
Next, Port Charles.
You help me find my brother or sister, and I will give you the half.
Take a little ride with me. Come on. I won't bite.
The citizens of Port Charles all have one question on their minds. Is Caleb really dead? Revisit his last days on Earth with Tanika Ray and the girls during SoapNet's Back from the Dead Marathon. Sunday, October 27th, starting at 1 p.m. Eastern and Pacific, only on SoapNet. Watch today's episodes of All My Children and One Life to Live. Then stay tuned for General Hospital, only on SoapNet. SoapNet.
It's like looking into a mirror.
They finally